I have a change in the timing for severe weather on Friday and Saturday. New Jersey's best Greek festival returns to St. George Greek Orthodox Church in Piscataway, New Jersey, May 15th to 18th. Join us for 4 big days of homemade Greek food and pastries, live music, folk dancing, and cultural tours. Visit at NJ Best Greek Fest on Facebook and Instagram. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. What initially looked to be fairly dry during the middle of the days on Friday and Saturday now look to be our stormiest times here. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. In terms of the threats here, the biggest concern is cloud-to-ground lightning, but absent of that, wind damage will be around in isolated areas, and I can't even completely rule out a tornado on either Friday or Saturday here. We'll continue to monitor this really closely for you on social media. Let's start off with our fog, though. We have another morning of fog across the area. This isn't as thick as what we saw on Thursday, but it's still around until about noon or so at the immediate coast, so it burns off from west to east. Here's a look at our futurecast. You see those yellows moving through. That's where we have the potential for severe weather on Friday. An inch dry as we go into the late afternoon and the evening. In fact, Friday night should be dry, but some fog around again. Then we go into Saturday, and we look for some lines of showers and storms to pass. Now, notice, this is not all that powerful, and that's good news. We're going to hope it stays that way, and that's why I'm not overly concerned for severe weather, but still something to keep in mind. Really what's happening is we have these dying, really severe lines of storms that move in from the west, but again, they're dying and weaken by the time they get here. In terms of the storm confidence, I'm still relatively low on the timing of this here. Moderate confidence here today on Friday, low confidence for Saturday. It could change again, but I am highly confident that there is a fairly, we'll say, moderate risk for severe weather. All right, here's a look at our Friday numbers. Temperatures staying pretty much steady at the shore with that south wind. Some of the Monmouth County beaches could be in the upper 60s. Inland areas, low to mid 70s. Fog gives way to some sunshine, and some thunderstorms are in the middle of the day. Friday night is damp with patchy fog. It's a balmy night out there. You could plug and play that into late August. And then we go into the weekend here. Temperatures starting around 60 both mornings. 80s on Saturday. It will feel like summer, and with some of those summertime thunderstorms around as well. We go into Sunday here, much different air mass, winds coming out of the northwest, and it's fairly gusty at that. Over at the beaches, we should be in the 70s on Sunday as well, as that sea breeze is nowhere to be found. But the biggest concern this weekend is that risk for severe weather during the middle of the day on Saturday. Here's a look at our dew point forecast, still staying in that feeling it range as we go into Friday and Saturday, just a little bit more muggy than where we were on Thursday, and then we get more refreshing as we go into Sunday. Here's a look at our 7-day forecast. Saturday is the day to watch out for. After that, a good stretch of dry weather from Sunday all the way until Wednesday here, and Monday and Tuesday just look fantastic, but you see the end of this 7-day here. Thursday looks to be a coastal storm around. This is what I've been talking about over the past couple of days when it comes to Memorial Day weekend. The earlier part of the weekend looks stormier, but better conditions as we head towards the holiday itself.